This is a tutorial on how to profile a passion niche audience using Facebook Audience Insights. The link to get to Facebook Audience Insights is in your assignment. And when you click on that link, you're going to come to this page here, and you're going to be given three options: everyone on Facebook, people connected to your page, a custom audience. We're going to be focusing on everyone on Facebook. Obviously, you can do this if you're an admin for a Facebook page, and then a custom audience. If you have emails from your website, you can upload it and analyze and see just exactly if this is a passion niche or not. So we're going to start here. And right when you come here, Facebook defaults you to the United States, but we don't know yet if the United States is indeed the country we want to go after. So instead, we'll click that off, and we're going to come down to here with interest. Now, in the last assignment, the passion niche that I had looked at was the South, dealing with the South of the United States. And when I type that in, there isn't an exact match, but there is culture of Southern United States, and that's pretty much what I'm looking at. So that starts us off with looking at the interest. Now, when you look at the assignment that you're filling out here, you're going to see in column B, location, demographic, page likes, and activity. You're going to find that right here: demographics, page likes, location, and activity. These are 4 different sections that you're going to be looking at different things. And the very first thing that the assignment tells you to look at is the location. So not surprising, not surprising, we have Texas as one of the most popular places that's interested in the South. But we want to look first at the country. And we can see here that 91% of those that are interested in the South on Facebook come from the United States. Now, if you click on selected audience, it will automatically order it from most popular to least popular. So we can see the United States is the country we want to focus on. So now we're going to go over here and we're going to type in United States. And now we're going to go look at the top cities. And one of the reasons, let's click off United States. One of the reasons for doing that, if we click on selected audience to show most popular, you can see number 2, Chiang Mai in Thailand, is interested in the South, but it would fall outside of the United States. So we want to make sure that we are looking at the United States and the most popular cities. Now click on selected audience, click on that again, and we'll see that Tarrant, Texas is the most popular, is the city that's most engaged with the topic of the South. So if we jump over here, we're going to put in first, we're going to type in the South, because that's the name of the passion niche we're looking at. Then the country is the United States. The city is Tarrant, Texas. And then if we go back, we're going to look at the top languages. So top cities, top countries, top languages. And not surprisingly, since we are in the United States, the top language is English. So pausing here for a second on the assignment, we looked at column B. This is the sections of Facebook Audience Insights. And then here's the data that you are looking for. This is just telling you when you're in these sections what you're pulling out and what you're putting over here. So the next one we're going to jump to is the demographics. So we're particularly looking at the gender. So we'll go back and we'll click here, and the gender that it's asking is saying what is the most dominant gender, and we're looking right here. So in this interest right here of the Southern United States, in the United States we see that the dominant gender is men at 53%. So you'll want to put here, men, 53%. Now we're going to go look at the age range for each gender. So going back, we look here, starting off with women, we actually have 2. And it's okay, you can either select one or you can increase the age range, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to say 25 to 54, and that's 24%. And then for the men, we see that it's the same percentage, but it's for men that are 25 to 34. So 25 to 34, also at 24%. Now we're going to look at the relationship. Coming down here, this is the relationship. We see that married is at 50%. And we're looking at education, and college is at 57%. And again, this is what people are putting on their Facebook page. So Facebook is saying those that have shown interest in the South are between the ages of 25 to 54 for women, 25 to 34 for men. They're predominantly married, and they predominantly have a college education. I think it was at 54%, 57%. All right, top job title here. Now, one thing that should note, some of you will find that there's no information in here, and then you just put in that cell saying no data given. But we'll again order it from most popular. Sales is the most popular. So we're going to say sales, and I should have looked at the percentage, at 19%. And now we're going to move to the page likes section. So we're going to click here. And we're going to see, as soon as it loads, let me refresh this because it shouldn't be taking that long. Reload. All right. So comedian is the top. You just need the category. That's all you're interested in, because this helps you understand when people, like, what people are really looking for when they're looking for or when they're engaging with the passion niche, the South. And we can see the very top one is comedy. And so we're going to come over here. We're going to just put that in right there. And then we're going to look at the most liked page, which is Bill Engvall. He's a comedian, I assume, but I don't know that for certain. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. And again, this actually will help you when you go to the profitability tab and it asks for groups and pages, and you know that, hey, I want to look at comedy around the South if you're going to do this niche. All right, then you're going to look at the audience of Mr. Engvall's crowd, and this right here is showing that 1.2 million. So for his page, there's 1.2 million people who like it, but we are really interested in those that have an interest in the South. So we'll put that in there. And then we are going to be jumping over to activities. So let's go here, scroll up, and we're going to look at activity. And here, the first one, we're looking at the lifetime activities. So we're looking at, on average, with our passion niche, for the lifetime that they're on Facebook, how often do they like a page? And so we're seeing that for people that are interested in the South, they like about 6 pages. Whereas if you look at Facebook, this little, let's bring it back here, that where it says median number of pages liked, the people on Facebook, it's at 1. So we can see 6, obviously this passion niche is liking pages on Facebook. So we'll put 6 there. And then here, the most performed activity in the last 30 days. And this is helpful for this passion niche because it's showing that this passion niche clicks on ads. So we're going to put that at 41. And then we're going to end by going to device users here. Now, this, where you see this little dotted line, this information is inaccurate, and I'm not quite sure what's going on, but you want to click on here and do primary devices. And you want to look over here. And so we're seeing that Android is the primary device for the passion niche at 56%. So we will put that in right there. So Android, 56%. So now what you're going to do, now that I've completed this, just move that over. Now that I've completed this, I'm going to do my next passion niche. And I'm not going to go through it on this video, but one of the niches that I found when I was looking at the South is barbecues. And that would be considered a micro niche of the South, or it might even be considered its own, depending on what we find when doing it. So, but I'm not going to go through all of this. I would just follow the same steps I did on the South to see what I'm going to find with barbecue. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to put in my third passion niche, which was, there was a lot of micro niches that I have, but particularly Southern music was something, or you could even say country music, depending what you're looking at. So the South, barbecue, and country music would be the 3 niches that I am profiling and going through. So the next video we're going to look at is this tab right here on the profitability, and we'll go through the profitability with the South and barbecue. All right.